CJ. We already left the gas station, so but we're in Brock's Mustang, and Brody and Olivia's in front of us, and Brody's truck. They got all the gear and everything. We're heading out for the birthday, 4th of July week. Oh, day one here, we're gonna head over to Hardy and float the river, kayak and canoe down the river. Then we're gonna head out from there after spending the night. Sometime tomorrow we're gonna head to Greers Ferry Lake to set up for the 4-day, 3-night birthday 4th of July trip. So y'all just come along with us and let's go have some fun on the water, cool off. That's the survival. Ladies and gentlemen, Brody and Olivia, they missed the intro when we first left because everybody was already jumped in the cars and heading out, so all we got was the back of Brody's truck. But there's Brody and Olivia and Brock and CJ, and here I am. We're at Spring River Oaks. We're gonna get us a float trip and see if we can get us a camper cabin for the night before we head to the lake. So we're gonna just see what we can do about hanging out here for the night.
Catch some more trout for you.
Catch some more trout, take on along on our trip with us. All right, y'all stay. That's the survival. Woohoo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We made it to the Spring River Oaks campground. We are standing here in the camper cabin number 2. I don't think she said they cleaned it yet. So
we can find out.
Been cleaned yet?
Yeah. Not bad.
No, I don't think so.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we decided to switch spots. We're at number 2, but they've got a whole clique out front of there, so we decided to switch over here to number 1 on this side where we ain't got no real close neighbors. So those ones that camper way over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Spring River Oaks. I think I already showed y'all the cabin, a little camper cabin we're gonna stay in tonight. It's Sunday night. It's the 28th. We're gonna head to Greers Ferry in the morning. We just stopped here today so the boys could and their friends could float the river, raft down Spring River here. We ain't floated. I don't think we floated last year, but we did the year before. But I dropped them off. They shuttled up the raft. I went on up to Walmart and stuff, got a few extra things that we needed. And here's the view of the river. It's a nice hot day. Everybody just left. When we got here, there was cars here and there was cars there. We got this camper right here at first, but man, I didn't want to be around all these people. If I knew they was leaving, we would have stayed right there, but it is what it is. So we switched to that one. We're good to go. They should be coming down the river any minute now on the raft, so hoping they come floating by here shortly. Well, they only been gone for about an hour, so it's about a 6-7 mile trip, I think, float trip. We'll see when they get back, but here they're set up for the night. We brought Brock's car, Brody's truck, all the gear. I even brought a kayak because I might go out and do a little kayaking when we get to the lake. But I'm gonna sit here and I'm fixing to crack open a beer and get around, wait for them to get here, make some sandwiches for lunch, then we're all gonna go fishing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, they got on the river about 10:30. Here it is, 12:30. They've been on the river for 2 hours. Now it's only I don't know how many times they stop. They should be coming through here within the next hour or so, something like that. But oh well, I'm gonna head over here with my pole, my little brim rod rig up, see if I can catch me a couple little brim or something, just to play for a little bit until they get here. All right, I'll let you know. That's the survival. Woo-hoo. First sunfish of the day right there. And if y'all ain't seen, there's a big old bass trying to get it. Big old bass trying to kill it. Trying to get him in his pocket. Alright. There's my first little fish today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. I don't know. I ain't paid no attention what time it was. I'd have to go get my phone to see, but we moved over into the shade. Got a beverage of choice. Got my little fan hooked up, blowing on me. Sit here in the shade and wait for the boys and girls. And alright, the little fan wasn't doing good enough, so I had to upgrade. So it is what it is. Alright, I guess I'm gonna ride down to the end to the campsite and see if there are anywhere fished weekend before last, and we're gonna sit here and I'm gonna walk right out here and see if I can catch a few more. Alright, well, it's nice and cool in here, man. It's 64 degrees in here. You freeze your ass off in here. Brody and CJ went down there to go trout fishing. Brock and Olivia, they went to DG Market to get s'mores. I'm drinking my beer, enjoying the AC and the fan. It is what it is. That's the survival. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The morning of the 29th. Everybody's still in there asleep but Brody. And I went to use the bathroom and he went down here to see if he could catch a fish. So we're gonna go down there and join him and see if we can catch one too while everybody else is still sleeping. And we'll come back, get stuff packed up, and head to the lake. Pardon me. But here's old bro right here. He's already snapped off. Alright, this is the major reason I like this campsite, because they got a nice shower area here. Hot shower, you know. Everybody else still asleep. Brody's still fishing, so I was gonna come down here and jump in the shower. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We're all packed up. We're fixing to head out. I'm gonna make a walkthrough of the cabin, make sure we ain't forgetting nothing. I still see Brody's phone and $500 set of glasses. Everybody got burned up on the float trip yesterday.
Oh.
Oh, except for CJ.
He don't burn, he just gets blacker.
Looks like he come from Blyville.
Alright.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Bachelor survival. We'll get with y'all here in a little bit. As soon as we get on down, get closer to Greer's Ferry, Heber Springs. Alright, Bachelor survival. Woohoo! 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 Meow. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna stop here at Hardee's and we're gonna run in McDonald's real quick, get everybody a biscuit and something to drink. Sorry, CJ. It ain't a big campsite because we were supposed to got a camper. Our camper didn't come through, so we campered out. So you need to move your car, Brock. Well, anyway, here we are, y'all, at our campsite. This is the M7 at Dam Side State Park. We got a picnic table, fire pit, lake's only a jump away.
It's a big old jump though.
But alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We're just sitting here around the table. The boys are fixing to head into town, pick us up some pizzas. Camp's pretty much set up. I got the kitchen over there, fan blowing, tent set up, air conditioning running on there. Got Ricky's tent set up. He should be here in a little while. And we'll get around, eat some pizza. And, well, we're going to probably play Monopoly. Well, I bought a brand new Monopoly board last night at Walmart that we were going to play last night, but didn't get around to it. So I'm really not sure what's going on. Alright, buddy just got here. We're heading down there. We're going to go play in the water for a little bit and cool off. I'm sweating my ass off. You know, it's hot. It's 94 degrees. I don't think he's got no windshield wiper fluid because you can't even see out the goddamn window. This is what it is right now outside.
Which way I go over here, Bob?
Left. My God, man, it's hot. You know, if we can get down here and cool off, set asshole deep in the water, and see, hey, Brock, Brody, Libya, CJ. No.
Big puppy.
Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, Tim, Brock, and CJ. Brody and Olivia are still asleep. I'm frying up some bacon. CJ's playing on his phone. Brock's trying to get his phone loaded because apparently his Wi-Fi is out or something like that, or his phone updated and blah blah blah, I don't know. But I'm frying up some breakfast. We're gonna have bacon and egg burritos with sausage. If CJ don't eat it, tough shit for CJ. But then I'm gonna wake everybody up and we're gonna go fishing for a little while. Ricky burned out on us. He fucked us. We woke up this morning, he was already gone. Yeah, he did that to us last year too, didn't he? Yeah, as soon as we woke up, he was already on the road, already back at the house, you know. I don't know. But we're gonna get us some breakfast around, get some shit to eat, and we'll get back with you in a little bit. We're gonna go down to the, what is it called? Franklin. No, it ain't. Yeah, the Franklin Roosevelt Spillway or whatever. Fish for a little while, then we're gonna go play in the water. And I might take the kayak and go out and see if I can do some fishing. I won't go back down right here. Yesterday I rolled all the way down to the bottom. Almost died. So get back with you in a little bit. Back to survival. Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're freaking head out and go do a little bit of fishing. They gotta go to the restroom. We're freaking follow them. Alright, y'all come along with us. Let's see if we can catch some fish today. Bachelor survival. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are at Franklin Roosevelt Fish Hatchery. We're fixing to walk down here. I see a little bit of fog on the water. The water's down low right now. I don't know when the last time that they sound the alarm for the dam. I hope it wouldn't 2 seconds ago like it was last time. We lost a $800 GoPro right here. But let's get on down here and see if anything's biting. Hopefully we'll catch one or two anyway. Oh, pardon me. Water's real low. I don't know when the last time they let the dam out. We got some geese up there. Broncos, he's heading down that way. I'm gonna try right here around these rocks. I don't know if y'all see him or not, but we got a little buddy about right there. He's over there moving around. I really don't know what it is. Muskrat, something, otter, I don't know. He's on top of that rock playing. Fish on. First fish of the day. Just a little rainbow. He's pretty though. Fish on! Oh. I said it was a little rainbow, but no, it's a little brook trout. Y'all see that? Pretty. Let's let them go. Alright, they're still down there fishing. I just caught one. You know, they're not biting super good or nothing. It's hot as hell. I'm ready to get back to the campsite and cook some lunch. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we just made it back to the campsite. Brody and Olivia, they went to Walmart to get stuff for lunch and supper for the night. Food for the day. Me, Brock, and CJ were sitting there cooling off. Man, it's hot. It was hot out there, you know. The water was cold though, wasn't it? Made my feet hurt. It was so cold. But we're gonna sit here and chill for a little bit, and probably go play in the water. If we just have to go right down to the end right here and sit on the beach, sit in the water. Alright, we come back down here to the little wading spot, swimming spot. And we're gonna get in the water and cool off for a little bit, drink a couple beers, and just hang out for a little bit. Feels nice out here. Wind's blowing pretty good. Alright, we're done. We're heading back to the camp.
What's up, YouTube? Cooking up some hot dogs right now for lunch. I'll eat up those hot dogs.
What? Hot dogs and what?
Chips,
Oh,
just some
yeah.
Doritos or something.
Whole box of Doritos.
And then after that, we'll probably go down to the cliffs for a little bit, jump off the cliffs, hang out, just have a little bit of fun.
Where CJ is right there. Oh, sad Brock. Because he fucked up his phone. And Libya. Alright, we're gonna finish frying up our hot dogs and get some hot dogs and tater chips, and then they're gonna go back down there and play in the water. I think I'm done with the water for today. Tomorrow's the birthday day. Today ain't. We got breakfast, breakfast plan, a lunch plan, blah 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 going on first thing tomorrow. Alright. That's a survival. Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hot dogs and Doritos for lunch today. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are on the birthday morning. Me and Brock and CJ just went and got donuts, and Libby and Brody was up when we got back, so here we are, we eating donuts for breakfast, and juices and chocolate milks. And just a little visitor this morning. We had a bunch of them last night. Tore up everything on the table. They ate every bit of our chips. CJ said he got a picture of them. Brody said he seen them. Bunch of little raccoons running around. Here we are back at this spot. Back at the cliff, jumping, diving, blah 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 area. I really don't think we're coming back here next year. You know, we're gonna come up with something different. Go somewhere else. Alright, we're back again. Here we are at Damside State Park, the recreation area. They're flipping and flopping. It feels nice out here. I think it's like 92 degrees right now, but wind's blowing a little bit. There is several people out here, a couple dozen.
Because I seen her.
Go ahead, CJ. Triple back flip, preacher seat, no namer.
I just go regular.
Front flip, CJ. The CJ special.
CJ, down in front flip.
Nah, I think I'm good on that.
Yep, the CJ special, we're gonna climb halfway down. Happy birthday. Y'all see them? Where'd they go? They've been flying over all week. They're on red alert. You know, it's the 250-year anniversary of the United States. You know, why wouldn't it be a good time to take them out and take us out? You know, why wouldn't it be a good time? You know.
Yo, what's up, big dogs? What's up, YouTube?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just made it back. I done changed clothes. Just been sipping on a beer. They should be back shortly. They're not going to stay down there much longer. I'm going to grill up some chicken for lunch. I don't know what time it is really. Let me look. Oh, it's 12 o'clock now, so they should be getting in here any minute now, hungry. So we'll grill up some chicken thighs and French fries. That's what we're going to have. So let them get back here, then I'll start that while everybody's getting around, getting clean clothes on and stuff. And I might go down there and go fishing, man. I ain't catching nothing yesterday, and I was mad about it. Something ate my worms last night. Raccoon, something, I don't know. I didn't even know they like worms. But anyway. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my chicken got a little bit crispy on the outside. The fire was a little too hot. So we decided to go ahead and go to the Italian restaurant just a little bit early. We're still going to stop and get some bread and some sodas and some ice on the way home. We're on the way back to camp. And they can make them a chicken sandwich later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we just got back to campsite after going eating out. I think it's my nap time. I don't even know what time it is. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock? 4:30, way past my nap time. I might need to go in there and go nap for a couple hours, get up, and then go back to bed. I'll be happy with that. But here's what it is. I don't know what they got planned, if we're going to go back swimming for a little bit or whatever. But not I. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is last morning here. Really, I don't know what we're going to do from here. Get up, go get some breakfast, pack up, take showers. Well, I just come back from the shower, so we're going to pack up and head on down the road. I don't know what we're... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for this trip. We're going to head home. Man, it's hot. Let's get home, get in the air conditioner, and get us something to eat. Be done with this weekend. Bachelor survival.